What's up, Dirt Nerds? I'm George, and it is Dirt 30. Let's see what we're going to be digging into today. What's up, everybody? I hope you're all having a great day. Weather kind of sucks, so I'm in the coin corner. Not much I can do outside. The weather dropped down to 45 degrees this morning. It's actually colder. That's about, or actually early afternoon. Went out and I checked the weather because it was feeling really cold in the house. I was like, how cold is it out there? It was about 45 degrees. And we had hail yesterday. It's been raining. Anyway, got a mail call. Just a quick one. And wanted to show you all some of the awesome gifts that my daughter brought me back from Mexico. This is her second trip down. She went for her senior trip, and when she graduated high school, and she brought me back a few coins, and so I was thoroughly excited. And then she asked me, what do I want for a souvenir this time? And duh, give me some coins. That's all I ever want. So she found out that apparently down in Mexico, you have to, number one, be a resident in order to get rolls of coins. And then you have to put in a request, and it can take a long time, I guess. Like, it could take a while. And like they're very weird about if you try to purchase rolls of coins. They were very suspicious and suspect, and like she was trying to do something weird with it. It's like, oh, my dad just collects coins. So anyway, she brought me back a pocket full of just her basic pocket change, whatever she had left over in her pockets, which you are allowed to have. But apparently, rolls of coins, bunches of. I guess they don't want you to have them. So, but anyway, I got me a couple of 10 pesos, two $10 coins, and a just absolute ton of everything else. Let's see, what are these ones? These ones are $5 coins. I got three $5 coins. Let me show you them up here. Got three of these. They're nice, cute little bimetal $5 coins from Mexico. So I got three of those. And a absolute ton of $2. That's the one I was trying to get to here. Let's see, there's about, 4, 6, 7 of the $2 pesos. Or the 2 peso. Another really neat bimetal coins. I got a nice little stack of those. And a bunch of little 1 peso. Little $1 peso. Little $1 coins. Love these things. And there is about, 6 of those. So awesome. So thank you to Jillian, my beautiful daughter, for bringing me home those awesome coins to add to my collection. I love it, love it, love it. So, next part, real quick, it's right, sorry, not done yet. She brought me home these cool gold foiled bills. One of them is a $2 bill. Now here's the funny part. It's completely backwards on the other side. It's only really like printed the one side, so, but it's still something cool to look at. I'm find a way to put like a little frame out around these or something and put them up on the coin wall here somewhere. But there's the American $2. There's a 100 euro. And same thing. It's only printed on the one side. And then there is the 10,000 won. This one's actually silver on the other side. So, really cool looking bills. Those will be neat to hang up, have set up on display so you only really see the one side. That's all I care about. They were really, really cool. Alright, so for the shout out, my boy Ray's World. If you aren't really into coin hunting, or you're trying to get into coin hunting, I should say, but you really don't know where to start or what to do, Ray's World is always a very good place to start. He does nickel roll hunts. Every Wednesday he does a penny hunt. The Saturday live stream for the nickel hunts, that's the best one. That's one of the best ones to start with, I think, because it's a very, very low donation, and you're almost never skunked. I think I'm the only one that's ever been skunked on his show. And if you get skunked, he still makes sure you at least get a war nickel for your effort. So let me do one more thing. My battery light just kicked on, so let me plug my phone in so I don't die in the middle of filming, and then we'll get on to what I got from Ray's World. Be right back. There we go. Much better. Had to put some life back in the phone. It would drop down to 5%. I've been playing around on games all day. So, but anyway, as I was saying, we're at Ray's World, and good times, good dude, a lot of fun. Everybody in his chat's really cool. Everybody just hangs out, and he's done a lot of improvements as far as adding some chat games and whatnot. Because he's not quite at 1,000 yet. He's getting there. He's going to get there very soon, I hope. But for now, he's found a way to be able to still do his live stream for all of us that still want to be there. And there's still a lot of us. We still want to be there. So I went on and got in on my donation. I believe it was a $10 donation, and you're guaranteed something. You're always guaranteed something with at least a minimum $10 donation with Ray's World. So start with the end here. Get down to the bottom. Oh, and one other thing, he sent me a gift to go along with it. This wasn't part of my donation. This was just a gift because I do moderate for his channel, and he's just a really cool dude. And I always do lots of shout outs for him, and he does the same for me. So it's, a really good guy, and he knows that I collect and lock away 1964 nickels. Only because there is just so many of them, and they're old. They look old. They're all worn. Some of them they look like, it's like, ooh, this is gonna be something good, and you flip it over, 64. Because there's roughly 6 billion of them in circulation. I've got 11 rolls locked away in the Impossible Bank. There's only a slot in. There's no way out. That money goes in. It ain't coming ever back out unless that thing gets cut open. So, but he sent me a long one. When I do my donations, he'll save me the 64s to lock away. But he sent me this one. This is a proof. Whoops, there we go. It's a 1964 proof nickel. This one will not go in the Impossible Bank. This is very pretty, very, very shiny, and it's an awesome gift. That'll go into my personal stack collection right here. That will not go in the bank. But, however, I think there was at least one. Nope, there wasn't. That was the only 64. That's a shocker. So I did get a 87 Canadian nickel, a 1940. Let's see, do we got a mint mark? We do. Let me see. Let me go over here real quick. There's a 1940D. I might need that for the book. I'll take a look at that in just a second. Let's see, and then I got a 1944 Philadelphia war nickel. And a 1943 Philadelphia war nickel. Now, when you hear war nickels, or if you're the only nickels ever made in silver were from 1942 and a half to 1945, and the only way to tell if it's an actual silver nickel is right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it for you. Come on. Come on, camera, work with me. Barely. Well, you see right there above the building, you see that little smudge? That's actually the mint mark. That's a P. It won't work. I don't have Adriana's vanilla. I don't have what it takes. But anyway, you look for the large mint mark right there above the building, right there above the Monticello building. That's what signifies that it's silver. The government did that intentionally so that at the end of the war, they can pull all the silver back out of circulation and release just common nickels. Didn't work so well in their favor because a lot of them stayed in people's safes because they knew, oh, that's silver in there. People socked it away, they kept it, and it slowly trickled out from there. So thank you to everybody who kept those. Thank you, Ray, for all those. And then part of, one of those was for my poll. That was part of my donation. And then the other part was this awesome 1967 half crown. This thing is really cool. And again, I collect foreign coins, so, and I know for a fact I did not have one of these in my collection, so that was a perfect draw for my donation. That was awesome. And he does it random, he doesn't, it's not like he knew it was going to be me and he knew I was getting this, it's a random draw thing, so I dig it. Thank you, Ray. Everybody, if you haven't already been there, go check him out. Go drop a donation. Go have him hunt some nickels for you. See what he can find. It's a good time, and it's well worth it. So, all right. Enough of that. That's about all I really got right there. I did want to say the eBay auction is going very well. I've got several views on both of the bags. I've got a lot of watchers, got a lot of views, got some bids already. That's awesome. I believe it's got like 2 days left, so kind of excited to see the final on those. And I'm already been contemplating doing some smaller bags for beginners because I've had a few folks saying, I was like, man, I would love to try that, but I'm not good enough. Just haven't tried it. Well, I have this little batch right here of some nice big chunky gold. And that's all big pieces. So I could easily do a couple of bags of pay dirt with big gold that it would be very easy for a novice panner to find. Like there'll only be like 2 or 3, maybe 4 pieces in there, depending on how big I make the bags, on how heavy of gold I want them to be. Because if it's only like a quarter gram, you're going to get 1 flake. These are all pickers. These are all big chunks. So I'm trying to decide what's going to be the best with that. Because for a beginner, you're not going to want to go drop $50 for the bag. But if I got to put a bunch of gold in there to make it look right, instead of just getting one little tiny piece, and there you go, there's your quarter gram. So I do want to make it easy, but I also want to make it fair and equivalent as far as how much gold, price, all that. So something to do. I'm working on it. We'll see what happens. I still have quite a bit of the fine gold left here. That's what I've been making all my nightmare bags with. The half gram, 8 ounce, that's what the 2 on eBay, that's what those are right there. Those are the 8 ounces of straight black sands. And if you saw Eminem Prospecting's video, like I said before, it is not for the faint of heart. It is not super easy, quick, fast job. Even with a Miller table, it's gonna take you a little bit of time, because that is some thick, big, gnarly black sand. All right, everybody. That's about all I got for right now. As always, still waiting to hit that 1,100 subscriber mark. Give away this great big gift pack that's just sitting here waiting. Just sitting here waiting. We're close. So just keep, like I said, I keep floating back and forth right around that 1,000, that 1,060 mark. just keeps hovering right there. You know, that's cool. This ain't going nowhere. When I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. That'll just sit there until I decide to do something else with it then. I am going to be going out doing a melt here in the next couple of days. I got a big old pile of scrap metal, some scrap sterling. I'm going to be melting that down, doing something with that, making something cool. Probably put that up on eBay, or maybe put it up to somebody out here, see if anybody's interested first. You never know what I'm going to do. Prospecting soon. Weather and, you know, finances and everything. I got to make sure I can afford the trip and whatnot. It's not that expensive, but it's a whole day of me not working or doing anything on my home. So, all right. So this is kind of getting slammed right in here into the middle of the video somewhere. I wanted to show everybody this. I picked up a few rolls of $50 from my bank the other day, and I didn't find no silvers. It was only like 4 rolls, something like that. But I found the monster of retained cuds. So let me get you flipped around here real quick. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, check out this beauty. I got my toothpick here, Randy. So you can see it goes from the rim over here. Whoops, moved it out of position. There we go. Starting from the edge here, there is a small marker. It almost kind of goes all the way up across that lip there a little bit, just very faintly. But that crack goes straight thick all the way across top of that Y, and then comes down here and then continues across the rim. I mean, that is just a monster. And I mean, that was naked eye visible. I could see that thing clear as day. It's like, ooh, that's a retained cud. Look at the size of that line. Whoo-wee. That's a speed bump. So I just wanted to throw that one out there, because that was just... The rest of the coin is really beat up. It's not very pretty. It's a 1971D. But look at the size of that crack. Woo! Just a monster. I mean, even my wife, who, you know, she wears glasses and her vision's not the greatest, she saw that thing without a loop, without it. She's like, oh my good God. All right. Back to the video. All right. That's about all I got for you tonight. Thank you, Ray's World. Thank you to my lovely daughter, Jillian, for my gift from Mexico. I had a good time. Thank you, everybody that's gone and checked out the auctions. There will be links for both of them in the description below of the video here. And there will also be a link for Ray's World as well, as always. You all have a wonderful evening, wonderful afternoon, or a wonderful day. Wherever you are, it is Dirt 30. Get out there and go digging that dirt. Go hunt for them relics. Go look for them treasures. The only way to do it is to get up, go out there, and do it. Love you all. See you soon.